Most of us have never been to outer space. If you ever decide to venture to outer space, there's one thing that's indispensable and absolutely essential, and that is a spacesuit. You need a spacesuit. There's no atmosphere, there's no oxygen in space. If you go to outer space with just your physical body, you will lose consciousness within 15 seconds. Your blood and body fluids will boil, your lungs will rupture. Not a pretty sight at all. And yet, imagine if there's an observer in outer space, an alien or some other being that's never seen an astronaut, that's never seen a spacesuit before. And the observer thinks that the end-all and be-all is there's a spacesuit, but there's nothing inside the spacesuit. Little does the observer realize that there's a living, breathing, walking, talking human being inside that spacesuit. Well, what do you know? Our neshamas, our souls come to planet Earth. They cannot survive in planet Earth because they're so fragile, sensitive, refined, pure, and holy. Hashem encases neshama, the soul, in a physical body. But the physical body is not the real us. The real us is the neshama inside, the same way the spacesuit is not the astronaut. The astronaut is the body inside the spacesuit. We are not physical bodies. We are neshamas. We are divine, holy, pure, refined, and sensitive neshamas that are garbed in the physical bodies to protect us on earth. The problem is when we confuse it and we think we're just physical. We're not. The pasuk says, "V'lo sesuru acharei levavchem v'acharei nechem." Don't be led astray after your desires and after your eyes. Ask Rav Shmuel of Kaminka, the Talmud of the Baal Shem Tov, who was described as Ish Elokim Kadosh Ma'od. He says, what does it mean, "V'lo sesuru"? What does that word mean? He says, say, "Lo saharu." Don't think about impure thoughts. "Lo sachnisu." Don't let the impure thoughts enter you. What does it mean, "Lo sesuru"? What does the word sesuru mean? He says a lot of times, it's almost inevitable. You can't control that thought that comes into you. We're human. There's a field of vision. Sometimes you get stuck and you see something you don't want to see. It's beyond your control. But the choice that you can make is lo sesuru. He says sesuru means nicer, from the word nicer, which means remain. Don't let it fester. Don't let it remain. Don't let it subsume you. That's the choice you can make, and that's what the Torah says, lo sesuru. It doesn't say don't think about it. Sometimes you can't avoid it. It doesn't say don't see it. Sometimes you can't avoid seeing it. But what you could choose is don't let it take hold of you, because you realize that's not for me. I am a neshama. I'm not a physical body that goes after trappings and that goes after temptation, what's tantalizing. I'm a neshama, and I'm going to proclaim, and I am going to exclaim, and I am going to proudly state every single day throughout the day, I am a neshama. I am not a spacesuit. I'm not a physical body. I'm holy. I'm pure. I'm refined, and I will be careful for what I take in. And even if it comes in and I can't avoid it, lo sesuru, I won't let it stay.